Welcome, fellow nerds and casuals, to the special E3 predictions episode of the Gaming Casuals podcast. To my right, in the lovely Mario hat, is my good friend Brennan Hargest.
Hello, everybody.
It's him, Mario.
It's me.
And to my left, in the Luigi hat, is Zach Sharp.
Hey!
And the guy with the Pikachu hat and the giant Pokeball on his head is me, John
It's
Eichelberger.
you. Hi.
Anyway, welcome to our podcast. One and all, we have a great episode planned out for you guys. Next week, we have the fabled E3 Expo going on in LA. It stands for Electronics Entertainment Expo. And we are going, it is the 25th installment of E3.
Yep.
And that's when all the developers come together and tell us about what's going to happen in the world of games in the next year. And so we have got a special episode planned, and we have got some predictions we want to give you guys and play a little game with you. And with that, Zach, give us the game and the rules for the E3 predictions episode.
Yes, so we've got some rules here. We all have 5 predictions prepared. We have not seen each other's predictions at all, so we're going to be seeing them for the first time here. The rules are we're going to try and mix it up between likely predictions and unlikely predictions. We get 1 point per correct prediction once E3 is over. And after that, whoever wins gets to decide the game the two losers have to play following the E3 results prediction. The correctness will be decided by the other two people. So if there's some gray area, we'll debate about it.
We'll give some points.
We'll give some points. Yeah. So 1 point per prediction, 5 predictions. Let's go.
Let's
I'm
begin.
so excited about this.
Yes, me too.
We have got pen and paper. We are now going to write our predictions. May the games begin.
I forgot mine.
Are we ready to start this thing?
Do it.
Done.
All right.
Okay.
So we have finished writing out our predictions for the great E3 predictions episode. Hashtag E3 predictions episode. We are going to shuffle up the bowl of wonder.
All right.
And we're going to start with Brandon, who is going to read the first of the announcement. Here's the rule. If it's yours, you can read it. But
Okay.
if you want to put it back early, we can do that.
Okay.
So be
All right, well
flexible.
then, I'll just pick blind. How
If
about
you
this?
find one, yeah, there you go.
Okay, ready?
All right, here we
All right.
go. All right. Number one.
It's mine.
You gonna pass it off to somebody?
Yeah.
I'll just.
Whatever.
It's fine. Whatever. I don't care. I'll just do it.
We'll edit that.
It's mine again, and I promise it's a different one.
Okay,
All
just-
I see is my name up here.
Just
Brandon
read
had
yours.
15
Just,
predictions.
Just read yours.
I had
It's
15.
fine. Whose is it?
John.
It's a John
Yay,
prediction.
John. Okay.
What is my prediction?
I want to know. Oh, I thought it said, sorry, it says new Microsoft hardware. I thought it said, because it has a 1 next to it, I thought it said one new Microsoft hardware.
Just one hardware.
It's
I was
one new
what does that
Microsoft
mean?
hardware.
So you think there is going to be new Microsoft hardware, new Xbox?
I think there's going to be no Xbox. I'm calling it. There's going to be a
Okay.
new Xbox. It's going to come out holiday of this year.
Okay.
It's this year.
Wow.
Holiday this year.
You think
Is
they're
that
dropping
part of your
the
prediction?
That shouldn't be, but it is now.
So you're
All right,
thinking
now
you're
it
doing
is.
like the whole like
There we go.
Fallout 4 where they announced it and said it's coming out in a few months. That's what you think. It's going to come out holiday in
I
literally
think-
6 months.
I think we're getting a holiday Xbox release.
I'm
Wow,
excited.
that's
That is
exciting.
exciting.
Not the sad no digital all digital edition.
Not the
Sad
Saturday.
edition.
All right,
Something
you
else,
think
okay.
the new generation is upon us?
The new generation.
All right.
Prediction.
All right.
Okay,
Here
I
we
like
go.
that you made that much harder on yourself last night.
I did.
Just out of excitement.
I don't want to
because
win
it
this
just made
game.
mine-
He's like, in holiday. And I'm going to, the 23rd.
I've got a Brandon prediction here.
Oh, no.
All right.
Let's see what's this.
Brandon's predicting that the Metroid Prime trilogy is announced and the release will be in 2019.
It's coming
All
this
right.
year
I
for
love
Switch.
that.
Metroid Prime trilogy, because they obviously with the Metroid Prime 4 being pushed out, they got to give us something for Prime. I think all 3 games coming to the Switch this year.
Like
That's
a remaster.
All 4.
Remaster? No.
Well, 3.
Oh, 3, yeah, 3.
Trilogy.
Wow. All 4.
Okay.
No, yeah, I think all 3 are coming to the Switch this year.
That's a great one. I love that.
God.
I hope
Okay.
that happens.
I do too. So
All right,
bad.
here we go. Goblet of Fire. Or It's mine.
Oh, it's yours. Let's see it, Zach.
Read it,
I wanna
read it,
hear
Zach. Read it.
I predict that Death Stranding will show off a unique and innovative game mechanic we have not yet seen that they've shown up.
Is it carrying a backpack around?
We've seen that.
Or like extending a ladder like 300 feet.
If we can guess it, it's not innovative. I don't know.
That's
We'll-
impressive.
we'll
Now,
know.
that would have been really impressive if they didn't just drop a trailer like a few days ago.
I know. I'm holding on to
If
this
anyone
one.
can do it, Kojima can.
Right.
I think-
I agree.
Hashtag Kojima can.
I think that's a good one.
They're looking to change the landscape. Kojima has said multiple times like this. I want you to play this game in a very a very unique way. I want you to experience it in a unique way. So I would not be surprised in some aspects if he shows off some like crazy mechanic and it's something we've never done in a video game
Well,
before.
we are a delivery man, it sounds like.
Yep.
So that's a new, unique take on things.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Prediction number 4 is another John prediction. We're just going to keep doing this. I like this little stream here. 2 new. Now that
number
actually could
2,
work.
prediction
I know
2.
number 2. Number 2, new Nintendo Switch hardware.
All
There you go.
right.
All right. Any bold additions to
Okay,
this?
so I've thought for a while that we're going to see Nintendo Switch stuff happening in the summer months. We talked about that on an episode previous.
Yep.
I would not be surprised if we had a Nintendo Switch update or refresh
Okay.
happening hardware-wise this year.
It's a good call.
I like that.
I'm not gonna say it's gonna be this year. For the
you
sake
think
of my
they're going to
sanity.
announce it at
It's
E3?
gonna be this year.
Okay.
So an announcement of new Switch hardware. That's
Right.
your
Okay.
prediction.
Yeah,
Okay.
All right.
right.
I like it. I like
All right.
it.
I'm gonna give one that to Zach. I want a Zach.
You want a Zach?
Zach says in this prediction, TES 6 gameplay shown. Please tell me what TES 6 is.
Elder Scrolls, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, the Elder Scrolls 6.
I think we'll see some Elder Scrolls, or I hope we see Elder Scrolls 6 gameplay. I have zero basis for this one.
I like where you're at because I'm going to go
Everyone-
ahead and make a bold.
I think everyone wants Skyrim too. I think it's
Yeah. I'm impressed at that because that's.
Yeah, I don't know that it's going to happen. It's obviously like very far out. It's like a fun advance.
Bethesda
gonna
does
be
have
like-
an announcement.
They do have
it's
an
an
announcement.
Definitely
Yeah,
some
yeah.
blades going on, but
Are you talking about Blades here? Is that
No,
what
no,
you're-
no. but
I'm kidding. I'm just giving
No,
it out here.
full next Elder Scrolls title gameplay shown.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Zach,
And I'm not talking announcement.
You're not talking about like
preview.
a little.
No title
What if they
art.
do a title art
They've
and
done.
no
They did that
gameplay?
last E3.
What if they do it again? No point.
They're gonna have a
Okay.
remastered
He's giving-
Skyrim. And no, Skyrim
You got
trailer.
to see some like awkward character model coming around like swinging a giant sword for it to count. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
I like it.
All right, all right.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
All right, I got a Brandon. Here we go. New Animal Crossing for Switch coming this holiday, 2019.
Whoa, he got specific.
I
All right.
think they're going. So far, Nintendo's directs have been like a big game every year.
Yeah.
2 years ago was it Odyssey, Super Mario Odyssey, or no, it was I don't know, but a big game. Last year was Super Smash Brothers. I think this year their big direct is going to be focused around Animal Crossing.
and the fans want it. The fans want
I
it.
think
So there's
they will.
definitely some
So-
demand there.
Fans do want it.
That's my yeah.
Zach wants to
And I
play
think it's
Animal
coming out
Crossing.
this year.
Put some of that. What's the mobile game we talked about?
Pocket Camp?
Pocket Camp.
But put some of that Pocket Camp money towards a
Oh yeah,
console
an
version.
actual full
That's all
blown
we want.
release.
Yeah,
Right,
I
right,
think
right. We spent
Tom
enough
Nook
money
on the Switch.
Right, right.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Who do I want to get? I want to get Zach. All right, here we go. Zach. This is a hardest read.
Hardest read
That's
alert.
a good read. This
Hardest read
Okay,
alert.
I'm really. I'm gonna read this, knowing what was just announced like today or yesterday.
Oh, well, it may have been announced. And I missed it.
Well, but it's not this. So
Okay.
this is a AAA Marvel MMO announcement.
Yeah, baby.
So you think a new MMO
Yes.
in the Marvel universe, not necessarily the Avengers game that was announced.
Is there an Avengers MMO?
Oh yeah, dude. That was one. So I
Oh.
will say. I will say. One of my predictions that I had earlier in the week was we're going to see more from the new Marvel Avengers game, but they came out and said something like yesterday or something saying.
Let's be honest. If we can knock a point off of Zach, I think we'd be fine.
But no, Zach,
We'd be
I
chill.
would love this.
I know, me too.
I
so
am all about Marvel.
I was talking about City of Heroes with a friend the other day, and nothing has really filled that void. DC Universe Online is a pretty big game.
Yep.
but it definitely hasn't overtaken like Elder Scrolls or like WoW or anything like that. So that's my prediction. I'll look at that news, and if we need to make an edit on the end, if you guys want to DQ that,
it's not an MMO, so that would be
okay.
awesome. Yeah, no, this is a different. This is made by Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics.
But it's not an MMO.
No, it is Square Enix, yeah, not an MMO.
Okay,
so
then I'm good with
stick
this.
with the MMO. Yeah, you're good. So
I'm not going to get a point for that anyway. So.
but it's fun. I want it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
This is so exciting.
I've got a Brandon prediction. Final Fantasy VII Remake. You got specific. Coming spring of 2020.
Yes.
I say spring
Let
next
it be.
year. We're gonna get it. We're gonna be playing it.
Game on.
I like it. Brave.
I
like
know.
it. I think it's definitely plausible.
I think so.
I hope it happens for you.
I do too.
You might
find
say
out.
I almost
braver.
said holiday of this year, but I was like, oh, that's too bold.
When was the announcement for the? What they say in the
They're
trailer?
announcing more information in June.
Right.
Obviously,
Early June. Yep.
in E3, but yeah, I say spring. We're playing it.
All right.
All right.
Let's see what we got here. Got another Brandon.
Uh-oh.
How many predictions do you have?
Too many.
Next Xbox announced with Halo Infinite as launch title for holiday 2020.
So I say
Holiday 2020.
I say
I don't
new
wanna
Xbox.
wait that long,
I know,
Brandon.
but I think here's my thing. I think the new Xbox, the next generation Xbox, is coming out 2020 holiday with Halo Infinite as a launch title.
Okay.
The last time Halo was a launch title for a console was the first Halo.
I like this. This is good. There's context.
They're bringing it back. I think.
I
It's
hope we
not
don't have
a
to wait
blind
till
kick into
2020.
the air.
I know. I don't. But if they're gonna make it as best, make it as good as possible, I'm okay with waiting. I got so many games to play.
I can safely say, since I don't have an Xbox hardware bet, I'm going with John's holiday prediction.
You think it's this year?
I think so. Yeah.
I hope so. I hope so.
No?
Pika.
So
Oh
I
my
get 0.5
goodness.
points if he gets his prediction right. All
Yeah.
right, next. That's
it's
your
my-
turn.
I get to- I get to
Brando's
take
turn.
Yeah.
Pick one of mine. Find mine.
John.
Oh, it's a hard read.
It's a hard read.
Hard read alert.
Ooh, okay, I like this. Okay, he says that Cyberpunk 2077 will be announced coming 2020. So we have the whole year. If it's coming anytime in 2020,
Okay.
you get a point.
I think they're announcing a Cyberpunk 2020
That is a hard
release.
read. What are you talking about? That's like,
Yeah.
give me right there.
No, but no, I think like Project Red will announce the game on like that'll be the release date.
Yeah.
It will
Yeah.
be 2020. They
I think so.
'cause I think
Yeah.
they may say like we're in production and it's cool. Here's a trailer, but if they say it's coming 2020,
They had a 40-minute gameplay like actual reveal last year, so I hope it's coming 2020.
They did, and they've gone on record a lot lately talking about wanting to combat crunch culture and making it better for the next production.
Exactly.
So when everyone heard about Witcher 3 and how awful that was for their studio, I can see them taking a little bit more time. And the crowd is like way more gracious with their production period
Right.
now. So
They had like a quarter of the team of EA, and they turned out Witcher 3, and it was the best game I've ever
Oh, yeah.
played. Anyway,
Totally.
top 5 games of my lifetime. Zach.
totally.
Well,
All
no,
right.
Wait, it's my
your
turn. It's
turn.
my
It's your
turn.
turn.
It's my
Yeah.
turn.
That
yeah.
was your prediction. His drop.
Right. Might
Yeah.
be, guys. I got a Brando prediction.
Uh-oh.
We will see a teaser for a new Fable.
Woo!
Now listen. I was going through like predictions in my head, and like there's probably gonna be a Fable announcement. I really want it to be, but I didn't predict it. But now you are.
I am predicting that they're
Predicting a
going to
Fable.
announce it. I don't think it's ready or any. I don't think we're going to see hardly anything, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
I just think they're going to tease. There's a new Fable coming, and it's. I'm excited.
2020
I like Fable.
Xbox release.
If it's going to come, it's definitely going to be the next
Resurrection
generation.
of, yeah, it's like the beloved
That would be
RPG
awesome.
franchise.
I would love to
yeah.
see Fable happen.
When's the last Fable we saw? Was it 360?
Fable 3 for 360.
They did
Okay.
a remaster, didn't they?
They did, yeah. They did some remasters. They had like a Fable. Fable Legends was canceled. They got pretty far and they canceled that. So they've had some stuff happen in the past. It's not been so great. So I think, and I don't. Lionhead Studios was the studio.
gonna be my question,
They got shut down.
Yeah.
So I think it's a new developer. One of the ones that is in their stable of in-house developers now in the 14.
Who owns the rights to Fable?
I don't know, but
Did
I
EA
think,
buy Lionhead and let it die?
I don't remember how that works.
The way I said that was way more accusatory.
No, I think
You destroy
that it
my
is-
childhood.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Did you do it?
No, but Microsoft, I think, has that IP, so I think that it's going to be
Yeah, Microsoft probably. owns
one
it,
of the
yeah.
one of their 14 studios they purchased in the past like 2 years
Sure.
is going to do it.
All right. I've got a John prediction.
John prediction.
Hot. Halo flagship title.
Okay.
So is this something other than Infinite?
See, I know it's going to be Infinite, but I think there's I think there may be a Halo standalone.
So you think something else?
I think there might be a different Halo.
Are you thinking like a battle royale or like an MMO type thing or a Destiny?
You know, for the sake of our argument, it's probably going to be Halo Infinite, but I am holding out for like a standalone PvP multiplayer experience outside of Infinite.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't think it's going to be in Infinite. Like I think it's going to be outside of Infinite.
Okay, so
I
a
gotcha.
separate game, an additional Halo console title
Right.
outside of Infinite.
Multiplayer
What if Halo
only.
Infinite is... Well, Halo Infinite has been announced already because it was announced last year. So if there's nothing else outside of Halo Infinite, that doesn't count. Your prediction is something besides that.
Yes, something outside of Infinite.
Okay.
Completely.
All right.
I'm going brave
I
with
like
this.
it. You are going
Bold
brave.
claim.
I love
Going
it.
brave.
See if it works out for him.
Yes.
Probably not.
Did you just read that?
Yep, you
Okay,
go.
here we go. My last read is going to be a Zach prediction. Here we go. From Software announces new title, GRR Consulted on. Oh, is that game?
The one we posted about. So
Yes,
George R. Martin's
George R. Martin,
consulting
yeah.
Is that a
From
confirmed
Software.
rumor?
I feel like that has been out there.
We haven't seen the title yet.
Oh, okay. So you're
We don't
saying
even know what it is.
You're saying they announce a new
You're gonna
title.
announce the title
that
at
he's
E3.
consulted
Oh,
on.
okay.
Yeah.
So you know there's a game coming.
Yes.
You say we're gonna get the title here.
We're getting
You're
information
lucky,
about
Pop.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
You're lucky.
All right.
You're right. That's kind of a
No,
little
but
sketchy.
I'll give it to you. That's good.
Okay, I'm going to take Zach's because I don't want to read my own. All right, here we go. Zach's last prediction. We receive a firm release date for Final Fantasy VII, slated for fall of 2021.
Oh, wow. So we have a big gap
Got
between
a
ours.
lot going. Well, you said spring.
I said spring of 2020. You said
Yeah.
fall of 2021. That's a year and a half
Oh,
Did you make a
man.
mistake? Did you want to amend? Did you
Well,
want to amend?
now I will say,
Do we hold him accountable to 2021, team?
sweating.
Let us know in the
are
comments.
you changing?
I'm sweating bullets. I'm going to go with 2020. If I can amend, if you guys will let me amend, I'll say fall of 2020.
You get a half point if you're correct.
And if it's 2021, you don't get a point. Just saying. I'm just kidding.
Also 2021. Okay.
I'll give it to you. You can change it. It's not set in stone.
We'll do
so.
2020. Okay.
2020.
All right, last prediction.
Oh man.
John's
This
hard
is
read.
John's hard read, which just sounds like his name. John Hardread.
Michael Berger.
Flagship standalone Bethesda RPG in parentheses Skyrim 2.
Woo!
So are
So
you
it's gonna be
saying?
Skyrim 2?
No, it's not going to be Skyrim
All right,
2.
all right.
but
Now,
we're
are you
gonna-
saying like anything RPG wise from Bethesda?
So this is going to be a standalone
good question.
RPG. It's
Okay.
going to be from Bethesda.
New IP?
So it's not going to be a new IP. I think it's going to be Elder Scrolls.
So do you want it to be any
I'm going to
RPG?
be more specific. I'm going to be specific.
Okay. Okay.
It's going to be Elder Scrolls 6.
That makes it more of a hard read.
It's going to be Elder 6. Elder
Well,
Scrolls
we know
6.
Elder Scrolls 6 is coming out.
We also know Starfield's coming out before Elder Scrolls.
Starfield?
Yeah, they announced it last year.
What?
I didn't want to say anything, but they
What's
announced
Starfield?
It's a new IP.
Oh.
A new IP, and that seems to be before Elder Scrolls.
Got it.
So,
Okay.
But it doesn't mean they can't announce both. They announced both last year.
Well, we know that Skyrim's coming.
So I thought they were super vague about, Bethesda. When they
About when
announced-
they're coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so
so-
this is release date?
I think it's going to be like specifically, like when it's coming out.
Oh wow.
Oh, we'll get a release date on.
You're
Elder
getting a
Scrolls.
trailer. No, you're getting a gameplay reveal.
Gameplay.
You're getting a release date.
Okay, so there's some difference there.
If there's nothing from Elder Scrolls, you guys both get nothing except a loss. L's.
Morrowind 4. Here we go.
For
yeah,
UNY.
yeah, here we go. Cool. All right.
Guys, this is so much fun. I am so ready for you to play the game that I have set for you.
And
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it'd only be fitting if we went around the room and talked about what
I like
game we're
this.
going to make
Yes.
the losers play if that person wins.
Yes.
Brandon, you go first.
Okay, so I thought long and hard about this, trying to figure out what game you guys are going to play when you lose. Because after hearing these predictions, I'm feeling pretty good about myself here right now. You guys are going... who all here had a Nintendo
You
64?
paint with broad strokes, you ninny.
I had some
ninny.
good ones in there. How many of you guys here had a Nintendo 64 growing
did.
up?
Yes.
Battle tanks for the win.
Perfect. So, I hope you guys can get those out of the closet, dust them off, and find a copy of Superman 64.
Oh,
Because that is
no,
something
no,
that both of you will be playing,
Please.
hopefully,
Oh man.
in the
like-
next month.
Neat.
We're gonna, we need to pull some strings and make some E3 things happen.
Yes, Superman 64, world renowned for how awful this title is. Man of Steel, it is not.
Can I provide
So-
a small story?
Please do.
When I was young, my family and I traveled to Disney World, and we stayed in a hotel that had a giant kids arcade where you could rent out just stuff. And they had like a transparent purple N64, and they had Superman. And my dad let me, for some odd reason, he let me like get this thing and play it for the night at our hotel. It was the worst game I've ever played.
I think I rented Superman too.
Well, get ready to relive those memories, boys.
I don't want to.
You don't want to.
Oh, man. Okay.
I don't think I've actually played it. I just know from pop culture how awful this game is.
Next year we'll have to do a rule. You suffered through this as well.
All right. So as far as my games are concerned, those of you who follow us on Instagram, you got a sneak peek. You guys got to vote on what I made Brandon and Zach play. And they're two different games.
Okay.
So a little bit of context. Brandon had the choice on the Instagram poll of Hey You Pikachu, which is a terrible game to play, and Bloodborne, which is really, really great, but something he's never played before.
I've never played it, and I've never played a From Software game.
So the audience voted, and surprisingly, they actually voted for Bloodborne. A narrow win for Bloodborne. I'm going to make Brandon play through Bloodborne.
All right, I will
in a
play
dark room and his headphones and watch him scream.
And he's got to finish it. Can we say he's got to finish it?
No, we can't make him do that.
Once.
Campaign once.
This whole New Game Plus thing,
come on.
I will, if I lose, I will do my
You've
got to
get through Gascon.
I have no idea what that means.
Okay, so how
is that the first boss?
What's the time frame?
It's the second boss.
Second boss.
Look, I'm not worried about my time frame with Superman. I am worried about our time frame with Brandon and Bloodborne.
Okay. I'll do it. I'm gonna play.
We'll give him a 2-hour cap if he can't do it in 2 hours.
2 hours.
No, I'm taking like 6 months.
Oh gosh, no.
To complete the game.
2 hours. You gotta beat this whole game.
All right, we'll talk about the
specifics. Okay, I want to hear Zach's game.
Yeah. And so when I gave Zach's two options to the poll, it was between two really terrible Xbox titles. And just so you guys know, when Xbox first got released, it had just a crap ton of just terrible games that I believe was Microsoft just like drastically trying to get a foothold in the gaming industry. But two games came to mind. One was a game called Azaric, Rise of Parathia, which
I owned that game, by the way.
Which for some reason I actually enjoyed, but essentially you were this blue hero with a double-bladed like axe, and you walked around like changing the elements of your sword, and you fought enemies and stuff. And then the next game was the original Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. Like not even made by New Line Cinema. That wasn't even like a part of their IP. Like this was like an indie made, I feel like, Fellowship game, and it was
like EA or something.
They didn't own they owned the film rights, but they didn't or the film studio had the rights to Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, right? But gaming, like when it came to other media, like it wasn't. That's why it was split for a long time.
It was a different time back then.
Yeah.
Right.
So long ago.
So that being said, like Return of the King, the best game.
Yes, that was a good game.
Awesome. Fellowship, it was a brick to play, and Zach will get to play that sucker.
Awesome.
I'm excited to hear about that.
Anyway,
I'm glad we went through those because I chose a game that I wanted you guys to enjoy as much as I enjoyed.
Wait, that's not a game? What the heck?
It is. It's either put them through torture or you guys enjoy as much as I enjoy.
Now I feel bad.
No,
I don't feel bad.
It didn't age well. So Warcraft 3.
Okay. All right.
Main campaign you have to complete.
Okay.
You don't even have to play Frozen
played that. I've never played Warcraft.
Yeah, it's enjoyable. It's a strategy
It's very
game.
different from World of Warcraft, of course. It's a strategy. But how different is it from StarCraft? Because I love StarCraft.
Not at all.
Oh,
it's more fun than StarCraft to play single player,
Okay,
I would
cool.
say.
I like that. Well, thank you, Zach, for making it fun for
It's
us.
PC and Mac compatible.
I am so glad you said that.
Yeah, when I win, you guys can thank me here in a little bit.
okay.
Yeah. When I win, sorry.
I'm like partly excited. I just know when I start playing one of those games,
You're gonna be like,
no.
Well, you don't have to beat the game, okay? I'm not going to go that far.
Okay.
Just play it for a little while.
I personally just want Brandon to be scarred by his first Souls-like.
I do.
I want Zach to know how terrible Fellowship was.
Yes.
It's fair.
Anyway, with that, guys, we thank you for joining us for our very special E3 predictions episode of the Gaming Casuals podcast. You can follow us on social media, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You know where to find us. Anyway, hit the subscribe and notification bell if you want to know when we post to our YouTube channel. We appreciate you guys for being here. Be sure to check in next time for the E3 post announcements. We'll talk about who wins the game and all that jazz. It'll be a really great time. And with that, we're out of here. See you next time.
See ya.